There's a massive silent tax that we don't talk about often when you're building something that is powerful. That tax is loneliness. By the end of this video, I'm going to share with you my mental framework that I use to handle loneliness when it gets overwhelming. And I will also share with you the difference between destructive loneliness and the kind of loneliness that funds your success. Well, building something meaningful is not as easy as social media makes it look. Freedom is not built on hype. It's built on rooms where nobody is clapping for you. And if you come from a background like mine, the difficulty level increases automatically. Like, I'm the first in my family to want a completely different route. Like, no secure government 9-to-5 job, no guaranteed steady paycheck, no traditional safety net. And when you tell the people around you that you're turning away or turning down stable options to build your own path, they don't get it. They look at you with fear. And because they can't understand what you're doing or what you're building, they can't support you through the process. And that is when loneliness really hits. You're fighting more every day, and when you come home, you can't even share with the people that love you what you're going through. But a few weeks ago, I came this TikTok video and it stuck with me. The creator was saying that if it is lonelier than it sounds, then it might be successful than it sounds. And I agree. A lot of people want to be part of your success, but absolutely no one wants to be part of the dusty, boring building journey. And this is the exact reason why you see many top influencers and celebrities get depressed after a few years. You know, they get addicted to the hype. They're used to having millions of eyes on them, receiving thousands of notifications, and living on pure hype. But when that hype expires, when the algorithm decides that we're not going to show people your videos anymore, when trends changes, the noise stops, and suddenly they are left alone. They don't even recognize themselves without the hype. And if they had no foundation underneath, it gets silent. It becomes stressful. So I need you to understand that isolation is a mandatory phase of growth. You cannot build something unique. You cannot build a unique life where you're fitting into an average crowd. If you want to protect your mind when it gets lonely, number one, normalize being misunderstood. Stop trying to convince your family, your friends, your colleagues about your goals or that your goals are valid. They don't have the vision. It wasn't given to them. It was given to you. When you accept that they won't get you, they won't understand what you're building, you stop wasting your energy. Number two, trade entertainment for execution systems. When you're lonely, you can feel the temptation to distract yourself. You can go online and scroll all day. You can hang out with people who will drain your energy or make you feel disconnected. You don't have to do it. Isolation is leverage. Like, use that time, use those extra hours to think, to build content pillars, to optimize your business. Let loneliness fund your infrastructure. The other thing is, find your peers, not fans. Like, you don't need a big group of people to tell you that you're amazing. You need one person or two people maximum that are building like you are. Talk about data, talk about cash flow, talk about strategies. Encourage each other. That's all that you need, right? Find that one person who understands business, who is building. The raw truth is, freedom is expensive. And you have to pay for it with your comfort. If your journey is lonelier than you expected, don't look at it as a sign that you're failing. Look at it as if it's proof that you're moving away from the average path. The room is quiet because you're getting focused day by day, right? Look at it as if it's time, you're being paid back time so that you can focus on what matters to you. And number 3, always remind yourself that it's not always going to be that way. If you focus 1 year, 2 years building something meaningful, you'll be celebrating in the next years, right? And the people who do not understand what you, or who have not been understanding what you've been building, will again want to be associated with you, because whatever you're building in silence is now starting to work. It's now starting to show results. It's starting to bear fruit. So always remember this. The lonelier it is, the better it is when you're building something good. And also learn how to get out and bask in the sun while thinking. You can take walks to clear your mind. I like basking myself. I find it very satisfying. So instead of taking walks, as someone who is introverted and is building something, multiple businesses, I go to my balcony and bask there, doing nothing, and I look at the sky and I look at people moving around, and then I remind myself that I'm doing this for a greater purpose, right? Because if you listen to those successful people, most of them will tell you that no one ever believed in them when they were starting. No one thought that it was worth it to invest their time in whatever they built. But after it worked, very many people came flooding in. So don't give up. And when it gets lonely, remember the reason, remember your why. You know, in my room, in my office, I like to have sticky notes all around, so that when it gets boring, or when the results are not there, or when it is difficult, when I feel any kind of difficulty, I look at those sticky notes with my goals, with my vision, and I immediately remember why I'm building whatever I'm building. Okay? So I hope these tips make sense. And if you're building something and you're lonely out there and it's lonely, let's build a community. Comment down below what you're building and what stage of loneliness or what level of loneliness you're experiencing this far. And yeah, we can talk, right?